All right, Lady Bruins victorious in both of their matches on Saturday. Coach, we'll start with you. A good way to go out and end the regular season with two big wins. So what was key for us today to pick up those wins?
Great teamwork. I thought different people stepped up different times. We really reduced errors and played well as a unit. So yeah, it was a great team effort.
John Wesley, we started out a little slow, and then we're able to come back. I know you talked about particularly that second set of us kind of just finding it within ourselves to battle back and win that second set, and then end up going on to take the match.
Right, that was huge. We were down 19-23, and we'd already lost the first set. And Olivia Bosberg came in, served us all the way through, and she had good play behind her, and that was critical because losing that set, we're down 0-2. But winning it's 1-1, and it's a new ball game. So that was really a key to that victory.
And going into the Allen game, just take me through that one. I know a little bit. They were coming off a 5-setter, so they were a little bit tired, but still They hung with us pretty well for 3 sets.
Yeah, that's the first time we've played Allen. They're an NAIA program from Columbia, and boy, they've got some athletes. That's probably the tallest team we've gone against. So it was good for us. We got some touches on their hitters, so we were able to play off the back row hit, and I was really pleased, again, with our girls and different people stepping up, defense coming up big at times, and then we had some great swings from all day long. Different hitters contributed, and we have not had that, so that was a highlight for us today.
Marjorie, as Coach said, one of the taller teams against Allen, but I feel like John Wesley was really tough at the net as well. So from an offensive perspective, what was working for us today? How were we able to get our points?
I think we were just working around the block, listening to our back row as they called for us, knowing where to hit, which balls to go after, which balls to just keep in play, and just looking at the holes and reading the court.
All right, now we're going to get a little sentimental because I know it was senior day today. So, Lauren, we'll start with you. I know that it's probably flown by, these 2 years of being on the volleyball team, playing in your last home match, regular season home matches here today. But as you kind of look back on your experience here with the program, what's 1 or 2 things that you're always going to take with you as being a part of Bruins volleyball?
Well, first of all, I would just say playing for Coach has been amazing. She knows exactly what she's doing, so it's just incredible to play for her. My sister also got to play for her at Clearwater, so that's super special. And then also just the relationships I've got to have with the girls, that's just something I'll never forget, and I just love every single girl on our team. They're awesome.
Marjorie, same question to you.
Definitely Coach. I think she's just been a highlight. It's a blessing to have her here at Bob Jones. And also, not to sound like a broken record, but just the teammates, having a group of girls that you bond with beyond, they become more than just teammates. They're sisters in Christ, and it's just really fun to be with them.
Coach, we'll talk about regional tournament coming up here in a second, but if you could maybe talk about what these two have meant to the program. It's hard to come in and build something from the ground up. These two were there from day one,
right?
And now we're saying goodbye to them. So.
Right. They came through the club program, and then what I appreciated about both Lauren and Marge is that they understand what we're trying to do. We want to be competitive. We want to do things with excellence. We want to be hardworking, and they get it, and they demonstrate that in practice. And I just really appreciate that because, like I told them in the locker room, I know what I want, but I can only do it if they get on board. And these two have really led from the very beginning, but especially as seniors, to give us the culture that we're trying to develop. And so I told them both that their imprint is here and it will never go away. And I appreciate them being part of what we're starting here at Bruins Volleyball.
As we go into next week regional tournament, obviously, as we were talking before the match, just that it's really evenly matched across our region. So I know we're going to be for a tough tournament next week. What are we going to be working on in practice that we took from today and these last couple of games that we can hopefully bring into regionals?
Yeah, well, we're feeling pretty good because we feel like we're peaking right at the right time. Last year, I felt like maybe we peaked a little early, but we're playing our best ball right now. The last 3 matches has been our best volleyball, and so we're looking forward to the challenge. As far as practice, we're ready. We'd be ready if we could start it Monday, but we'll do a few things, but for the most part, we're ready to step up and see if we can't win that South Region tournament.
All righty. Thank you, guys.